Yeah, sure. I think we've seen a real acceleration in banks and financial services organizations adopting, new technologies at a pace that perhaps previously they weren't comfortable with. And Simon knows this full well, but the open banking movement took some time to take shape, but has borne huge amounts of fruit for the retail and corporate user in the banking space. And when that comes to crypto, that mindset is a very similar one, i.e. there's this new disruptive technology. These organizations have sat on the sidelines for a while and figured out what they want to do with this technology. And what they're realizing is it doesn't make sense for them to reinvent the wheel. They don't need to build everything internally in-house. They don't frankly have the appetite or the expertise to do that. So they're having to adopt this mindset, which is partnering with the best in breed and best in class technology providers out there. And this is all increasingly being driven through APIs. And so when we as a custodial technology provider speak to a bank, the first question they ask is, can we drive everything we've seen in this demo with APIs? And there's this mindset that it's been encouraging to see how broadly they've adopted this mindset, that they expect all of this rich functionality you're showing them to be able to be driven in a native environment where they can bring it into their internal systems, integrate it with their, to Robert's point, compliance systems, their AML, their KYC solutions, transaction monitoring. So bringing this different technology and letting it work with each other and interface with each other is now becoming the norm for these banking providers and financial services organizations that want to enter the crypto space. So everything that we've built with the mindset of being able to deploy this with and in partnership with proprietary solution providers, whether those are banking infrastructures, whether those are financial services organizations, and that is fully driven via our rich suite of APIs. And we see that the kind of internal resistance that was there maybe 2 years ago to this, where there was more of a mindset of actually we're going to build our own solution internally, and only where we have to expose ourselves to, a decentralized architecture or a decentralized